They're all, even though it's a pretty large trailer, they're like almost 100% aluminum except for a steel beam running through the bottom where the frame is. So their weight is around 1,400 pounds. That's with the 37-inch Hummer tires that it comes with. I took those tires off. That must have been like 150 pounds a piece, and just put on these 16-inch aluminum wheels and 31-inch BF Goodrich. So that's had to take a good chunk of weight off. But I did add on, when I'll come around to the other side, rooftop tent, and then put this box on the back. So I'll get a little closer here. So on the top of the trailer is a rack from Vantech. You know, had a hard time finding a rack that was wide enough, because these M1101 trailers are about 8 foot wide. They're as wide as they are long. So that's by Vantech. Just use this thick angle here to mount this angle onto the bed of the trailer, and then mounted the rack, bolted the rack to that thick aluminum angle. Over here I found on eBay a 7-pin converter, because these things run 24 volt for the wiring. So there was an adapter that converted it to 12 volt that can go right into the 7-pin connector. For some storage in the front, I just added a Cobalt toolbox on there. So it has lots of storage, and it also acts as my battery box. Right now there's no battery in there. Two batteries fit in there, and then on top of here I have one of those Genius chargers that allows it to charge off DC as well as 12 volt. I use some unistrut here just to tie the racks together, as well as give a place to put like axe and shovel. Up at the top I put some longer steel beams. The intention there was to run a awning across the back there. This rooftop tent here, it opens off out to this way, and it provides all the overhang coverage you need. Over on this side is a Buyer's Products toolbox. These are the boxes that go underneath a flatbed, on the side of a flatbed truck, but underneath. Provides some pretty good storage, watertight storage there. To mount it on here, I just used some unistrut, tied it into the bracket holding the rack on, and then made it go across to this box I built on the back. This box here, take this tailgate down. This is a box here I built out of MDO. That's the medium density overlay board. It's the same material used for a lot of street signs. So it's the closest thing you're going to get to a wood that's water resistant. And so it's held up very well. This is about 2 seasons now, both the rain, the snow. I put some unistrut across the top. It's 3/4 inch thick, so it's very heavy. This box, it had to weigh at least 250, 300 pounds. It took 2 of us to put that on the back, because that wood is pretty heavy duty. This piece of wood down here that is warping, was just regular plywood. That was meant to be able to slide out and hold the weight, but this was just temporary. I have some Teflon strips that I was going to place underneath of it to allow it to slide out. And on this side, this is the right side here, that's been dimensioned now to I'll be building a slide out kitchen here with I have a refrigerator, ARB refrigerator, that will fit in the back. And then I have a slide that will come out, and then there'll be the stove and the sink. that's still a work in process. But I did around the edge of the wood just to make sure it's waterproof. Put like this roofing type tape and sealed it up. Like I say, this wood has never started to warp or get water in it. The only thing that's showing signs is this. You have to get this. Lowe's has this half-inch, has the MDO in half-inch. Otherwise, the only really place to get this MDO is from a company that sells materials to signed companies. Here on this rack, again, a lot of real estate on the top to be able to put a pretty large kayak on one side, and then this is a Free Spirit. I think it's the Adventure series, so it's roughly around 84 inches long here, and then when it folds up, it's about 98 inches. So the bed inside is 98 by 80 inches, so it can fit the whole family.